am on here today to tell you all about our brand new Shades with Seint. My name is Raelynn and I am here to show you easy to do tutorials, whether you have experience or not. If you're 30 plus and you've never learned how to do makeup, I'm your girl. So today I'm going to do a full tutorial for you and also include some of these new colors that are coming to us on Friday. So I wanted to jump in here and say hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome, join us. This is going to be lots of fun, somewhat interactive. So at the end of this, I'm going to get you, for those of you that are still on, I'm going to get you to say a key word, and then I'll just scroll and choose. And one of you is going to win one of my most favorite summer colors, which is La Cienega. I will show it to you here. Actually, it's almost out in my compact. It's this one right here. You can see how much I use it. So stay on because you have a chance to win that simply for joining in. Ask your questions. We're going to get started. So if you have never done 3D makeup, I'm going to start there. 3D makeup is all in one compact. So everything in here is custom built to my skin tone and my preferences. So all my lip and cheeks here that I just showed you are all of my favorites. And then of course my whole eyeshadow palette I have built for me, because I love these colors. And that's what's so cool. Every woman that you see that uses Seint will have a very different setup for eyeshadows because it's just what their own preferences are. So you get to choose. I've got a huge double or triple decker, but if that scares you, you can start with something as simple as this. And this one will just have the 4 different shades. So main highlight, brightening highlight, contour, and a lip and cheek. And that's where you can start and then build from there as you become more confident with this makeup. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna go and put my main shade. I'm using the Blush Bronze Brush. And this is a color that came out in April called Athens. And this is my main shade for summer. So I'm just gonna go, you can see I've tapped in just once or twice. And you see, I kind of covered it up all there, but I've got a little bit of perioral dermatitis that I'm currently getting some control over. And look at the coverage just by pressing this makeup in. See that? It is so good for pigment. So it's all cream based. They all come in these little tins. And what's great about it is that it is super highly pigmented. You can see the coverage that I'm getting, but it's very lightweight. So I am not putting very much on. I'm tapping twice and then applying till I've pretty much blended out everything on my brush. I often get asked, don't the colors blend when you're doing it? And they really don't, because you're putting such minimal product on, okay? So these little tins may be small, but they are mighty. This shade here, this highlights can last between 2 to 4 months depending on the type of coverage. If you're just doing a really kind of minimal coverage like I am, or full coverage, can last you up to 2 to 4 months. And they're super good price point. All right, then I'm gonna go in with my brightening shade, which is this shade here. Oh no, this shade here called White Peach. I am just in the middle. I've just shaded up because it's summertime and I've been spending so much time in the sun with my SPF, but of course we get more tanned. And so if you are finding that your shades that you are wearing in the winter just aren't cutting it, maybe you find more texture on your face, it's not blending as well as it used to, it's a really good indication that you need to get a new shade match. So the great thing about this makeup is that if you are completely have no idea how to do your shades, and walking into Sephora or Ulta scares the living you-know-what out of you because there's just so many options, that's what I get to help you with. And that's what I'm here for, is that I will shade match you to your perfect colors. So you'll know for sure. So whether you need a brand new match, you've never been matched before, or you would like to get a rematch so that you are matched to your summer shades, just send me a quick DM, or you can also text me at 204-400-1200. All right, now if you're joining in, I'm doing just a quick tutorial today of how to do this makeup. And I'm also gonna be showing you some of our new shades that are coming. They are coming on Friday, which I'm really excited about. All right, so I put my brightening shade, you can see underneath my eye, down, kind of my T-zone, chin, Cupid's bow. I also put a little bit in here because I personally get a lot of shadowing in here, so it always looks a lot darker, and I like to brighten it up that way. Now, this makeup is great for all ages, all maturities, all skin tones. There's colors for everybody. However, as we age, you get these little fine lines and wrinkles under here. So what you'll notice that when I was doing my under eye, I was like pressing it as opposed to swiping it. Girls who are under, they're in their 20s or in their teen years can get away with just swiping it under there. But as we get older and we get these little fine lines, I recommend just pressing it in there. It'll make sure that it fills in all of those little fine lines and doesn't move throughout the day. Okay? All right. This is what I'm excited about because I just opened these brand new shades that we're getting on Friday. This is Cedar. It is a brand new contour, and I'm really excited. It has kind of like a little bit of it's like a richer earthy undertone to it. So that what I typically use is ash. Let me get this out. I need to replace my ash. I think I have a new one that I just got. So this is what ash looks like if you're an ash user, and this is cedar. So you can see they're super similar, but this cedar almost has a little bit more of like a reddy undertone. Oh, there we go. The light is catching it better. Do you see that? So I'm going to try this. I think it's going to be so pretty. And just to bring some warmth through the summer. So this is the first time I've opened this one. I just picked it up in the mail today. So I'm so glad it arrived just in time for Friday. I typically wear the same contour color, but I really like changing it up every once in a while. It just gives you just a bit of a different look. This one almost gives you that bronze look. I like that. So I'm going right over on top of my forehead, as you can see, bringing that down right in here, underneath or like right directly on top of my cheekbone. And I'm actually going to just blend that out. I think I had a little bit of August on here before because I'm seeing a little bit of color. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's almost like a beautiful bronzy contour. That's gorgeous. The brush that I'm using right now, I just grabbed whatever brush was there. So this is actually the wash brush. It is, this is the wash or the shape? I think this is actually the shape brush. This is the shape brush from our Demi line. It's actually 25% off. It's a good brush to have because it's really nice, lightweight, but I love it, the small end, for doing my contour, and then it's really great for blending. Now I'm going to add a little bit underneath my jaw. Just contour out that jawline. And I'm going to do my nose as well, but because this brush is a little bit floofier, I'm going to switch to a different brush so I can show you how to properly contour your nose. All right. Well, this brush is just so dirty, so I'm just going to clean it quick. So I've got my brush cleaner. The great thing about this brush cleaner is that it is a dry spray. So what that means is I'll spray this on. Can you see that? Spraying it on. And then I'm just taking my microfiber cloth and just look at all that color coming out. And then got it all nice and clean. And now it's dry. I can use it immediately. This is the smudge brush, by the way. But if you do not have the brush cleaner, highly recommend because it's so good. It disinfects while it cleans, and then you can use it immediately. You don't have to go and wait for it to dry overnight, like some cleaners. Okay, so I am placing a little bit of this contour. Again, if you're just joining in, this is our brand new contour shade. I love it. I think I'm actually gonna switch to this in the summer. It's got like this bronzy glow to it. So I've placed that on either side of my nose. The closer that you get those little lines together, the narrower that your nose is going to appear. And you can even just bump it up a little bit by bringing a little bit of your brightening shade right down the center of your nose, and then I'll blend it all. Just like that. And then just blending it right down into my nose. Oh my goodness, I am in love with this shade. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking trying a color you've never tried before. Going live, I don't recommend doing that. But I was like, I had enough, oh, that's the wrong color. I had enough confidence in the fact that I was like, it's close enough to ash with just a little bit more of a bronze to it that I think it will work out. I think it will. Oh gosh, that is gorgeous. So normally I would go in and add my Bella bronzer, but I almost feel like I don't need to with this contour because it's brought that glow in anyway. But I'm going to, I'll show you what it's like. So these are my bronzers together. As you can see, I've used them a lot, and I'm just gonna place this. See how it's very similar in color to that contour? But the difference between contour and bronzer is a translucent pigment, meaning that it doesn't have the same coverage that the contour and highlights have. So if I were to place just the bronzer, for instance, over that perioral dermatitis that I'm dealing with, you wouldn't have that same coverage because it's translucent. So that's the difference of it, but it does bring that really nice warm glow. All right, so we're gonna kind of blend that all out. We've got it all blended. So pretty. How easy was that? New contour is called Cedar. This is it right here. Whoop. And it is so pretty. I just showed it next to my Almost Out Ash, which is what I normally use. And they look very similar, but I got to get it in the right light so you can see the difference. There we go. So this actually one here has more of a glowy undertone than Ash does. It's really pretty. And if you wear, I would say that if you typically wear olive, henna, or ash, this would be a really great one to try because it's very similar, but it brings a little bit more bronze. So definitely try getting this one and just check it out. It's so good. And if you end up not liking it as a contour, I will just give you this little tip for free. You could use this as your bronzer because it's so pretty. Okay. Oh, dang it. I put on White Peach under my eye and I was going to try this new color. Oh, well, I can still show you. So this is a new color. We got 3 new shades. So the first is Palace. It is this one. It is a highlight color. It's kind of in there if you're familiar with Versailles, Linen, and Moonlit, which are very light under eye colors. This one is Palace and it has a pink undertone. So I was gonna do this as my under eye today and then I forgot, but I will show you just by placing it on top. Won't give you quite the same because I already have White Peach under, but actually that's really pretty right in there just to brighten up those little areas. What? Look at me just finding new ways. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty. Okay, so I just recommend taking a little bit of Palace on the inside and outside corner of your eye. You don't even have to blend in. And look how it just brightened everything up right in there. Well, that was pretty. Okay, I found a new way to use that. Otherwise, this is gonna be a really good one for under eye to bring. It's got a pink undertone. Man, I really love that. I'm gonna do that more often. Just like learning as we go here. Isn't that what we're all about? Everybody always will say, oh, but Raelynn, you know what you were doing when you started this? There's no way I could ever, sell Seint or whatever. I'm like, I literally did not. I had no idea. I had professional makeup artists tell me I should not do this because of how bad I was at contouring. And I was like, no, I believe that I can do this and I believe I can work from home and I believe that I can stay at home with my boys like I always wanted to and I can make this work. It's just that people are going to have to learn alongside me. I'm not going to come in as the expert. And in doing so, here I am, which is so fun. Okay, the other 2 colors that are coming is Hazel. So Hazel's a shade up from what I'm wearing right now. If you are in the tone where you're between like the sandy mango area, Hazel is gorgeous. So I've noticed that if you've needed to shade up and you're trying mango and it's turning a little orange on you, Hazel is gorgeous and it's going to be your best friend. This is the one you're going to want. The other one is Golden Hour. This is also pretty. I will swatch these so that you can see. So this is Golden Hour. If you are between Mango and Goddess, this is your color, is Golden Hour. So this is Hazel. This is Hazel. This is Golden Hour. And then this is Palace. This Palace is the one that I used underneath my eye. See? Isn't that pretty? And then I'll also do the cedar so you can see it where it's not blended into my face. This is the contour that's coming that's new. So these 4 colors are coming on Friday, along with a bunch of other new releases that they are not releasing until Friday. So you're going to want to stick around on Friday. They're having a huge sale. So Seint, in all of the years, and I am not kidding, in all of the years that I have been with Seint, they have never done a site-wide sale where they've taken off a percentage, and they're doing that on this Friday, July 7th. So as soon as you spend $150, it goes in tier, 150 US, I should say. It goes in tiers. So you can get 10% off all your whole order, 15% off all your whole order, 20% off your whole order, depending on what you are spending. So if you've been waiting on getting that color match or updating your colors, or, maybe you've just had your eye on like, hey, I want an eyeshadow palette like Raelynn has. Now would be the time because you're going to get so much money off of it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this off before I get it on Brittany's face. Brittany with no nose because I accidentally bleached this shirt and her nose came off. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Take those colors off. Now, the color I just put on my lip is called August. This is also a new release. You can see I have worn this every day since it was released at the beginning of July, and more. And it's already seeing the bottom of the tin. Here it's brand new because I've never opened it, because I just wear it all the time and wipe it off and put it on and wipe it off and put it on. So I'm going to show you, because this is one that if you are getting a bunch of stuff on Friday, this is one I highly recommend you throw in your cart because it is my fave. So I'm just going to line my lip with a little bit of Suede. Suede is a lip liner. I like when I'm wearing kind of a more translucent, lighter color like this, I like lining my lip just to give it a little bit more depth. Like that. And I'm going to add August. Now, I really should have shown you La Cienega, but I'm showing you August. But I'm going to give away a La Cienega, which is my one of my other favorite colors. So I'm using August right now, but I'm going to give away this one. I'm going to show you what La Cienega looks like again, in case you're just joining. It's this one here, which has this, it's like a, just like this is, only pink. Excuse me, and it's so darn pretty. So I'm going to give one away to those of you who want to comment. So I want you to comment which one. I'm going to put on August, then I'm going to put on La Cienega. You tell me which one is your favorite. So that was August, and this one was La Cienega. I inhaled some eyeshadow dust. That is La Cienega. Isn't that so pretty? So put in the comments, which one do you like better? August, La Cienega, and I will scroll in a minute, choose one randomly, and whoever I land on will win one of these. And I'll put it in the post office box or wherever you are. La Cienega is a favorite between that one and August. So I've got August on my cheek, La Cienega on there. I'm gonna do my brows while you're all La Cienega, August. Oh, you guys, okay, there is pretty split right now. I love August because it's like the perfect glossy nude lip. It's so pretty. All right, here we go. I'm using, for those of you that are asking or will ask or thinking, because I'm not looking at my comments right now while you're all voting, I I'm using the Anastasia brow pen in the color taupe. I typically use Brow Luxe, which is like a pencil. This one has more of an ink tip, and I've been really loving it lately because you can get some really good brush strokes. So it looks like hair. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, La Cienega, August. Awesome. Okay, I will let you finish. If you've just joined in, we are voting for your favorite color. Is La Cienega is the one that I'm wearing on my lip. August is the one I'm wearing on my cheek. Put your favorite in the comments, and once I'm done my brows, I will scroll and choose a winner. All right, so the other thing to know, if you're not following at Saints and Angels, Saints is spelled with an E, like the brand Seint. Saints and Angels, that is our Seint party page. And so when we have a customer appreciation event like we do coming on Friday, they always have a huge event, do huge giveaways. That's where they're going to announce all of the new releases. So these 4 colors I showed you today are going to be released, but we don't know what the rest of them are. So that's where you're going to want to be. It's going to come up. That's where they're going to announce when the sale is, all of the kinds of stuff. And there's some really great giveaways. So make sure that you go check it out because it's going to be so fun. Okay, I'm just going to go here and I'm randomly going to select. I'm going to go to the top and then I'm going to scroll down. Stopped. Okay, I put my finger on Holly_ML and she said August. So Holly, if that's you, DM me with your excuse me, your address, and I will pop one in the mail for you. Okay? Fun. That was a fun one. I've never done that before. Should I do that more often? Should I do random lives and then give away stuff on the lives? I kind of like doing that. That's like lots of fun. All right. So there's my super simple makeup. You guys, this was just a few different colors. I have my main highlight, my brightening highlight. I did put bronzer. You wouldn't have to. My lip and cheek color, and that's it. So if you want to up this look, you absolutely can. You can go in, put in a really nice eye look. I love lately just putting a little bit of Mama on for a very soft kind of pink look. But you wouldn't have to. If you're like me and you like to just throw on a face, even out that skin tone, and just go for the day in the summer, this is all you need. I can color match you. We also have our pre-selected so if you go to my website, go to collections, and then you can basically color match yourself to a collection in either a 4 palette like this, an 8 palette like this, or a 12 palette, which is, the 12 palette is this one, and an 8 palette is like this, but a double decker. So you can choose, and it also comes with a brush or 2 in a full collection. So you can go and match yourself. So there we go. Super simple. I'm going to set this makeup with my Perfector sponge, a little bit of setting spray. I just go in, tap it in. You don't want to go and rub it all because you don't want to take off this gorgeous makeup that you put on. You just want to be able to set it and go. And there we go. A super simple, fresh summer makeup look using some of our brand new colors. Make sure if you want to get onto my email or my text list, as soon as I know what all of the brand new releases are going to be on Friday, I'm going to send out an email to my subscribers as well as a text if you're on my text list. So if you would like to be one of those people, please go to my stories and I put a little form there where you can put your information in and I'll make sure that you get added onto that. All right? Great. I hope we see you on Friday at Saints and Angels. You can get your color match and everything that you need. And Holly, I'm excited to send you off that La Cienega. Have a great day, everybody.